Hello everyone, we are at Mama's house on Easter Sunday and she's feeding the bandicoots as she does, and we were thinking we could film them.
Then he likes the kookaburra will come down.
Ooh.
Perhaps if we just go back a bit, they're not quite so tame as the other birds. There's a bandicoot here, actually.
Where?
Right down on the floor too.
There's one there and one there.
Oh! They eat directly with their mouths, they don't use their paws or anything.
No, there's another one coming around the corner over there, one of the bigger ones.
Do you know where the baby went?
He's probably hiding in there, I think. They're pretty shy when they're little, when they first appear.
Yes, as they should be if they don't want to get eaten. That pink thing is very pink.
Yes. They're interesting, those. I love those things. They sit all summer, you know, no leaves, no nothing. And then the first bit of moisture in the air, up they come. Straight out of the ground, out of the pot like that. They're very
Deserty.
very hardy.
Caroline got given a plant for her citizenship,
Oh yeah.
which is ugly as anything. It's Australian native.
Yeah, which one is it?
Well, it didn't really live long enough for us to find out what it was or what it did. But it had like kind of grey, dusty looking leaves. Or I don't know if they were supposed to be leaves, were they?
Yeah, leaves.
Just grey, dusty, you know, like a blue gum colour?
Yeah.
And it was just short and stunted, and it lived briefly and then died. And I didn't really know what to do with it because it looked ugly enough to be a desert plant. So we just didn't water it and left it in the sun, and it just died.
Yes, dear.
So, well, desert plants, isn't that what you're supposed to do?
No, darling, they need some care.
We watered it, you know, once every couple of weeks. And then there was a bamboo that I gave her that we left in the sun and watered a lot, and that wilted. So then we put it in the bathroom and it's thrived. So apparently it's not a fan of the sun.
Look, the thing everybody has to remember that now, for instance, see this all my succulents there in pots, okay? I had them all here last year before. And this it's not now because the sun's come round with the turn of the seasons, but during the heat of the summer, the sun comes through there and that gets the full blast of the afternoon sun, and the succulents were all dying. There's very few things other than the big trees and things, can cope with our total Australian sun. It is just too hot.
In the middle of
Most
summer.
The afternoon.
Right.
Things need morning sun.
Ah.
You know, all the books still say roses need full sun. Rubbish.
Right.
Roses can't exist if they have all day sun here.
Speaking of roses, look at this little bud. That's just gorgeous. It's perfect.
That's the iceberg, that rose.
Ah.
So morning sun is in after
Morning sun, and if from certainly about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, shade, if possible. You know,
So you'd
that's
want
why that lot there is successful. See, that gets morning sun there, all that garden over there, and then the sun goes over the house in the afternoon, and it's all shaded. So
you'd want to put it on east side?
east side, yeah, east side.
I think yeah, those plants. I got
Yeah,
my
something
citizenship.
along those lines. But a
Right.
little more ugly, thinner leaves, and kind of packed up and down the stem, not individual like that. Just
Yeah, it sounds like a haykia or something like that.
yeah.
I think it is a haykia.
Yeah,
You know-
it definitely needed water. Then,
Did you
darling.
hear about the plant that Leah bought herself?
Yes, she bought a brom. She bought a bromeliad.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Mum said, out of all the plants on the whole planet
She
to
had to
enjoy,
choose a
why would you choose?
Come on, I'll show you. Don't trip over the edge here.
Okay.
It's red in the middle, apparently. I think it's more red than this one, but it's this. Oh, see, that's not very red in the middle. Wait a minute, come around here. We'll progress round. This gate's a bit stiff, just force it back so you can get out. Oh, squidge.
Honeysuckle.
This sort of thing. Okay.
Ah,
Red in the middle.
yes,
Or-
that does look awful. That looks like something that would probably eat you in a tropical place.
See this one here? Another one? These are all Broms. All these. See? Red in the middle.
Right.
But Andrew says it's very splendid red in the middle. So I mean, they're breeding them up all the time. Broms are very trendy.
Right.
They're always breeding them up, changing them. That one has an orange flower, for instance. As you can see, these ones have, these flowers are just finishing. They're pink.
Ah.
Yeah, they're all Broms. You can see, these are all Broms. See, they're all different.
Ah.
Some of them are, and see this one. This one's actually red itself.
Oh, yes.
Um,
I like how they pull water. I've seen some really good photos where they've got an itty bitty frog,
A frog.
swimming around
Yeah.
and that kind of thing.
yeah, the frogs quite often get in the middle. These ones, this one for instance, you don't want to put your hand anywhere near that. That's as sharp as knives. Very
Right.
fierce, and it sends up an orange coloured flower, whereas this one, that goes purple in the middle. Oh, you can't see now.
You lost all your frogs when you moved from York, didn't you?
Yeah, slightly in there. See that it goes purple in the middle,
Oh,
and it
yeah.
has a little tiny blue flower down in the middle of it.
Ooh.
So they're very different.
Hmm.
Yeah. So,
I think my nan will enjoy seeing your live stick tour. Yes. So it has a very bushy feel to this place. I said to Carol, every time I come out here, I'm driving on the road and I get really worried because I think I've missed it and I'm just driving into the bush. It feels like I've just
yeah.
gone out of Perth and missed a turn off and now I'm out in the middle of Whoop Whoop and then I come across your place.
Yes, that's right.
I think it's partly because of the national park. I drive through that and I think this doesn't
yes,
feel
yeah,
like
that's right.
Perth.
It doesn't feel like it. This part up here, Carol, that's natural bush up there. And I go up, my block goes up to that fence. You see the fence at the back there? Yep. You see the fence. And I had FISA in last year.
What's FISA?
Fire and
Oh,
service.
fire break?
Yeah, and they burnt it for me
Good, good.
to reduce the fuel load.
Yeah, I was telling Carol just recently, there was a fire recently near you and I rang you to check that you were
Yeah,
still
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's the only thing I really worry about with you here. Sure.
But,
Stop it when it gets to 10 minutes and start again, because YouTube has a 10-minute limit. Oh, can you see the minutes?
Oh, there's the kookaburra sitting on the ground now, Carol. Through the gap there, can you see him sitting on the ground? The big
Oh,
blue
yeah.
he is.
Here, give me the camera.
He's been down to get his bit of cheese.
Where did he go?
Oh, he
I
moved
can
on
see
up
your
to his-
parrot. Ooh,
Oh, that was probably the butcher bird.
there's a magpie down there.
Yeah, there's the butcher bird there. That one.
Oh, that one on the
That's
ground.
A dove.
There's
That's
a
a dove.
that's a
Here's the magpie. That's
pigeon
boy.
thing.
That magpie. That's boy.
Oh, butcher bird means magpie?
No.
No?
No,
Okay.
no, the butcher bird will come back again.
It's a separate thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we go and sit down, the butcher bird will probably come back.
What a lesson in ornithology. Nan feeds magpies too. Ooh, wow.
What do you want? Hey?
Cheese, I
Here
believe.
you are.
Oh, he killed it mid-air, that skill.
Here you are. You missed it, you dopey thing. Here you are.
You get a lot of nice little potted flowery plants, haven't you?
Yes, I do better with pots. I had a lot of pots in York. And when we came down here, I thought, no, this is ridiculous, all this putting plants in pots. I'm going to put it all in the ground. But as you see, it doesn't work that way. I gravitate back to pots again. They seem to do better, and they don't take as much water, and you can feed them better.
Well, do you know what we have outside our house getting full Australian sun and thriving regardless? Mint.
Oh, yes.
I did not put it in there.
Yeah.
And I told Carol, you watch this. We have one little sprout of mint